Cultivating Loving Kindness and Compassion. If you weren't with us last Sunday we began a series that is based in part on a book written by Pema Chödrön. The name of the book is The Places That Scare You. And I'm reminded of something that His Holiness the Dalai Lama spoke about in terms of what each of these qualities is about. That compassion is the desire to help alleviate the suffering of others. And that loving kindness is then about not only alleviating the suffering, but wishing for, praying for, helping to bring forth happiness and blessing for the other. So one is about kind of healing the suffering and the hurt, and the other is seeing that replaced with something good, something beautiful, something beneficial. Why is it important to cultivate that not only in our families, but to stand for that and in that as a people, as a country, as a human family? I'm disliking the word human race. Race to me is about competition, and family is about something else. But why is it important to cultivate it? I think it's important to cultivate it because truly it is the only way that we will be able to create a peaceful, loving, humane, and just society and world for all of us that leaves no one and nothing behind. Mahatma Gandhi said that peace between countries is dependent upon and built upon the foundation of love between individuals. We can set up rules and laws to make for supposedly a more civil society. But true civility, true beloved community, to use the phrase that Martin Luther King used, comes about from the inside out by the kinds of qualities that each of us individually choose to cultivate, not only within our own small circle of family and friends, but that we are willing to look at in ever-widening circles. How do I roll that out? How do I keep expanding that? Pema Chödrön wrote, "Our personal attempts to live humanely in this world are never wasted. Choosing to cultivate love rather than anger just might be what it takes to save the planet from extinction." I think the word choosing is a key word, because you and I, perhaps the single most important power that we have is our power to choose. We don't always exercise it consciously, and that's a great loss. But each and every one of us has the power to choose in any moment, to choose whether our response to a person or a situation is going to come from the emotion of fear or anger or bitterness, or whether it's going to come from feelings of loving kindness, feelings of compassion, the desire to at least understand. You know, while we're working at making America great again, and some of us don't believe it ever wasn't great, but while we're working at making America great again, could we not stand together in solidarity toward making America kinder again?
Thanks for listening. Sunday services at 9 and 11 a.m. Inclusivity. It's worth the drive. Subscribe to our podcasts and download our free app for instant access to a wealth of spiritual teachings, services, and events.